Your daily dose of English fluency.
Imagine you are sitting in a bright room. The air is quiet. A person across from you is smiling, and then they say it. So, tell me about yourself. Now, suddenly, your mind is like a whiteboard that someone just erased. Everything is blank. Your heart beats a little faster. You have lived your whole life. You have traveled, you have loved, you have worked. But in that moment, you feel like you have no words.
Sarah, you are describing my nightmares. Honestly, I have been there so many times. It's like my own name suddenly feels like a foreign word. Why does that happen to us?
It happens because we think we have to give a perfect answer, Alex. But you aren't a robot reading a list of facts. You are a human being with a story. To everyone in our master family, you clicked this video because you want to learn English. Hopefully, this will make your learning journey easier. I'm Sarah, and sitting here with his hands over his face because he's remembering an old interview is Alex.
Yes, it's true. I once spent 5 minutes talking about my cat during an interview because I didn't know what else to say. But you're right, Sarah. We freeze because we haven't organized our own story. We haven't learned how to hold our own history in our hands.
Exactly. Today, we are going to fix that. We are going to give you a simple formula, past, present, and future, to turn that scary question into your strongest answer.
Past, present, future. It sounds like a time machine. I love it. But before we dive in, Sarah, I think we need to talk about why we feel so lost. It's a psychological thing, isn't it?
It really is. We feel like we are being judged, and when we feel judged, our brain moves into survival mode. We stop being creative. We just want to escape. To overcome this, you need a clear narrative.
Narrative. That's a beautiful word.
Let's explain it for our family. A narrative is a spoken or written account of connected events, a story. For example, her life narrative shows how her love for nature as a child led her to become an environmental scientist.
So I'm not just saying I worked here and then I worked there. I'm building a bridge. I like that. But Sarah, what if my past isn't impressive? What if I'm just starting?
Alex, every past is important. Your past is your foundation. It's where you learned your first lessons. Even if you were just a student, that is your story. The key is authenticity.
Authenticity. Let's look at that B2 word.
Authenticity is the quality of being real or true. It means being yourself, not a copy of someone else. For example, people loved the speaker because of his authenticity. He wasn't afraid to talk about his mistakes.
So if I start with my past, I should be honest about what made me, me. I grew up in a small town and I always loved solving problems. That feels much better than I was born in 1995.
Much better. See? When you talk about the past, you're showing your roots. Then you move to the present. What are you doing right now? What are your skills? This is where you show your competency.
Competency. Is that the same as skill?
Almost. Competency is the ability to do something successfully or efficiently. It's like a superpower you have developed. Through years of teaching, she gained a high level of competency in managing large groups of people.
Okay, so in the present, I say, right now, I'm focusing on improving my English and building my competency in marketing. It sounds so professional.
It does. And finally, you look at the future. What are your aspirations?
Aspirations. That sounds like a very dreamy word.
It is. An aspiration is a hope or ambition of achieving something. It's your big why. For example, his main aspiration in life is to create a school for children in his village.
Past, present, future. Narrative, authenticity, competency, aspirations. Sarah, I feel like I'm finally seeing myself as a whole person, not just a resume.
That's the goal, Alex. When you know your story, you can articulate it clearly.
Articulate. Let's explain that one for our family too.
To articulate means to express an idea or a feeling fluently and coherently. It's not just talking, it's making sure people understand exactly what you mean. For example, even though he was nervous, he was able to articulate his ideas for the new project very well.
So I'm not just making noise, I'm articulating my value. You know, Sarah, I think English learners struggle even more with this because they're worried about their grammar while they're trying to think of their story. It's like doing two difficult things at once.
Oh, absolutely. My advice to our master family is this. Use simple sentences. You don't need to be an eloquent poet to give a great answer.
Eloquent. What a fancy word.
Eloquent means fluent or persuasive in speaking or writing. Someone who speaks beautifully. The president gave an eloquent speech that made everyone feel hopeful.
Okay, so I don't need to be eloquent, I just need to be clear. I worked here, I am learning this, I want to achieve that. That is enough.
It is more than enough. Think of it like a pitch.
A pitch. Like in baseball?
Not quite. In this context, a pitch is a short, persuasive speech used to sell an idea or yourself. She gave a 3-minute pitch about her new business idea to the investors.
So, tell me about yourself is my pitch. I am selling my story. You know, Sarah, this conversation is making me realize that we often don't think we are interesting enough. We think our lives are boring.
Oh, we do. But no life is boring, Alex. Every struggle you had, learning English, moving to a new city, failing at a job, those are the parts people actually want to hear. They show your grit.
Grit. We love that word on this podcast. It's that toughness. So if I say I struggled with English for 2 years, but I never gave up, that is actually part of my strength.
It is your biggest strength. It shows that you are a learner. Alex, let's try a little experiment. Can you give me a 30-second introduction using the past, present, future formula?
Oh, on the spot? Okay. Well, Sarah, I grew up in a place where I didn't hear much English, but I was always curious about the world. Right now, I am working as a content creator and spending every day articulating my thoughts to help others learn. In the future, I aspire to build a global community where language is no longer a barrier for anyone.
Alex, that was incredible. I feel like I know you so much better now. It wasn't a list of dates, it was a heartbeat.
Ha, thank you. It felt powerful, like I was finally owning my own history. To our master family listening, did you hear how simple I kept the English? I didn't use big, scary words, I just used the formula.
Precisely. Clarity is power. When you're clear about who you are, the person listening feels comfortable. They trust you. Alex, I'm looking at the words we used today. They're quite B2, aren't they?
They are. Let's walk through the word tour so everyone can remember them.
The first was narrative, a connected story of your life.
Authenticity, being real and true to yourself.
Competency, the ability to do something successfully.
Aspirations, your hopes and ambitions for the future.
Articulate, expressing your ideas clearly and fluently.
Eloquent, speaking beautifully and persuasively.
Pitch, a short, persuasive speech about an idea or yourself.
What a list! Master family, thank you for being with us today. I want you to remember, you are the hero of your own story. Don't let a small question make you forget how much you have achieved.
And if you want to keep growing your confidence and your English, please hit that subscribe button. Joining the Mr. English Master family means you are choosing to find your voice every single day.
And don't stop here. We have so many other videos to help you find your balance. If you liked today's talk about confidence, check out our video on the magic of routine. It will help you build the habits you need to become articulate and bold.
It really will. Every small habit is a step toward your future aspirations. Now, we have a question for you.
Where are you listening or watching from? Comment below. We love to see where in the world our master family is growing.
And our special question for today is, what would you say if you had to introduce yourself in just 3 sentences? Past, present, future. Give it a try. Don't worry about being perfect. Just be authentic. We read every single comment, and your stories always resonate with us.
Take a deep breath. You have a story worth telling.
We can't wait to hear it.
Take care of your stories and take care of your hearts. We'll see you in the next episode of Mr. English Master.
Stay articulate. Stay brave. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.